Hey, Jeff.
Yes.
Remember Sonic the Meth Hog?
I do.
Did you see what
I
cropped
did.
up? All
I
right,
did.
so the movie producers and Sega came together and said, hey, the internet hates us. Maybe we should do something about it.
Yeah.
And so they said, they came out and they were like, we hear you, loud and clear, mostly because you've clogged up every social media outlet for the last 7 days, telling us that we're a bunch of idiots. And we are. So we're going to try and change Sonic's look between now and the release of this movie.
Which is in 8 months?
How the fuck they're going to do that is beyond me.
Hey, it's happening.
But they're doing it.
Good move by them. Great move by them.
Yes.
And I'm telling you, I said this last week. Either this was some ninja shit, bro, and somebody in marketing just knew, hey, you know what? What if we put up, the prototype, the one before we master the shit? Put the trailer up. People hate it. It goes all over the place. And then we listen to them and we change it to what they like. Because what they've done, I'm not saying that. They're not that smart, but let's...
I was going to say, if this was anyone other than Sonic, I'd say that was it. But Sonic has gotten fucked in the ass so hard.
I suppose. But let's just hypothetically speaking. For
Get
those
the tinfoil hat on.
For those that watch Grand Theft Auto 5, hypothalamously speaking.
Hypothalamously speaking?
Hypothalamously speaking.
Brain jokes.
So, what if this was the case? They do some ninja shit.
Yes.
Now, this movie's coming out where because when people were watching the trailer, there were two main problems they had. Number one, biggest one, Sonic's look. Horrible.
Teeth was a bad choice.
Oh, terrible. Just all this.
Everything from the neck up.
Bad. Okay?
Redo.
Then they were talking that the movie just looks cringe.
Wrong.
Yeah, it just looks cringe. But some people then started going, you know what? I'm going to go see this because I want to. It's going to be one of those movies
you can't not look at a dumpster fire. Jeff.
Exactly. But now, I think Sega's in a position to win, and I'm serious. I seriously mean this. I think Sonic is going to do good numbers in the box office. I think this is going to be a successful film simply because they've come out. They've admitted basically they fucked up. They want to make right for the fans. This automatically makes it feel like the fans or people of Sonic or even just the haters that just wanted to fuel the fire had direct input and made a change. So subconsciously or even they have now this almost a duty to go see this movie because they were part of the reason why it has changed for the better or for the worse. It doesn't matter. We're going to assume the better, even though the movie, it's not going to change how good or bad the movie is. But in terms of the main look of Sonic, people are going to go to this movie and they're going to check it out. And I think they're going to be more likely to give it a good review, to be, just because when you've got your hands in something like that, you're more likely to be biased on the experience because you're biased on the experience. Now, with that being said, these guys are motherfucking geniuses. And you know how they extra win? This is how they make even more money. They put out a trailer in the next, month. They can muster up a trailer.
They
right?
have some time.
They can do a trailer, right?
Yeah.
And they can even redo the same trailer, but make Sonic look the right way. They can make it almost a meme, right? They could say the new Sonic Hedgehog. They could do something that, and then when people see it, they go, "Wow, this looks much better." I guarantee the thumbs up for the video is going to be through the roof.
If they do it well.
If they do it well.
If they fuck it a second time?
They can't fuck it. They're not going to. I don't believe they'll fuck it. I think they'll do this one well. They'll make Sonic look right. So they do that. But here's how they ultra win. Not only do I think the movie will now do well in the box office, but how fucking cool and awesome would it be? And this would be the only way I'd ever buy a Blu-ray in my entire life.
Oh, God, no.
Is if those motherfuckers said, you know what?
We're going to release
the two versions.
Oh,
and we're going to put the original on the Blu-ray so that you guys can watch how originally was supposed to be, bro.
Don't give them ideas.
Dude, tell me that isn't fucking genius.
It is.
I'll fucking buy the Blu-ray. I'll get the digital online shit, bro. Think of the fucking money. You've got two Sonics.
Fuck.
Tell me you would not be curious to watch that fucking dumpster fire. Especially if the movie.
I'm still curious to watch the
Especially if the
dumpster
movie's
fire.
bad. Imagine if the movie's shit. And then like you get to watch an even shittier version of the movie. Or even if it's good, and then you got to watch how bad it was.
It's the video game version of The Room.
The Room. Bro, this movie's gonna... Dude, I'm telling you, this has worked out for their favor immensely. Who the fuck changes their entire main character animation 8 or 9 months before a movie is released? Who does that?
Somebody who already spent $90 million on a Sonic movie.
Yes.
Which was
Bro.
a steep buy in the first place.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, if they do not put on the original on the Blu-ray, these guys are truly fucking idiots. There has got to be the original on the fucking movie or on the Blu-ray. It has to be.
Well, yeah, especially, it really depends, I guess, as to how far they were into production before when they made the trailer.
Finish it.
Right?
Finish it.
Wow.
Dude, finish it. My guess is the vast majority of it was done, and then they do like the extra layers to kind of tighten everything up. Do it. You have to. I mean, the amount of money you would make alone on that shit would be insanity.
Here's my question. When does that movie come out? Do we have a date?
Yeah. I think it's in like 8 months. Let me see. I thought it was in like October, maybe. Sonic, the movie, 2019. Let me see here. November 19th. Or sorry, November 15th, 2019.
So how do they keep this movie relevant for that long now that we've gotten to this juncture?
Clips. Just fucking put out. Dude, this is perfect. Because in another 2 months, maybe even 3 months, right? Because people are still talking about Sonic. People are still fucking talking about this shit, right?
Yeah.
And you've got Jim Carrey as well, right?
Yes.
So, you've got Jim Carrey in your back pocket. In another 2-3 months, somewhere between midsummer, they come out with a new Sonic. They could redo everything, bro. They could put out, remember that first poster we got that was like a moving poster?
How about don't use Gangster's Paradise in the follow-up?
Dude, they have to change everything, bro. They have to like, they almost have to pretend like that it never existed, but I'll put all of it on the Blu-ray. Like it's a fucking secret that only the people that buy the Blu-ray can experience. Just dumpster all that, pretend like it never happened, then come up with a new trailer, come up with new teasers, come up with just new everything. Just like a new marketing campaign, bro. And I'm telling you, it'll be a win. They're going to make money on this movie, bro. They were doomed to fail before this fucking gong show happened. They could have came out with a Sonic that looked like the Sonic that they're going to now make, and the movie was going to fail.
Well. Yeah.
Now the movie will win. I'm telling you. It's got so much... Dude, people, every YouTuber that I've watched, they all fucking think it looks like dog shit, but they're all going to see it.
Because it's a dumpster fire.
Yes, but now can you imagine if they come up with a preview and it looks dope? Like if Sonic looks dope. Then you got to go, well, we did it, boys. This is the first time ever a movie has come out and is changing the complete look and publicly announced that we've fucked up and we're listening to the fans do crazy. Crazy.
It's possible. It's possible.
I'm calling it out, man.
They could be there's 200 IQ 4D chess plays.
Dude, I'm going to watch it. Yo, Micro Nightmare said, Jeff, you giving Hollywood too much credit. They did come out with Dragon Ball Evolution in The Last Airbender. It's not possible.
Oh.
Stop the madness.
He's not wrong.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
Those are some bad movies.
Those are some fucking...
I haven't seen either of them.
Oh, don't. The Dragon Ball Evolution, I saw in theaters, and I hated my life. Airbender, I went in theaters, I left. I've walked out about 3 movies in my entire life.
And those were 2 of them?
No, I stayed for Dragon Ball.
Okay.
But I left for Airbender. I also left for Borat. Or not, was it? No, not
No, you
Borat, the
didn't
next
leave-
one. The next one. The other one that was with. There was
with
another,
Sacha Baron
yeah,
Cohen?
another Sacha Baron Cohen one.
What was that one called? I know which one you mean.
It was like the next one after Borat.
Yeah,
I left off that.
Yeah, I can't remember. I can see. Oh my God, he was like a flamboyant
That was
fucking
it, yeah.
Bruno.
Left. I left through Bruno. There was one other movie that I left through, and that was actually the last movie I left was in like 2016, was like a really fucking shit movie.
Talk about 4D chess. Sacha Baron Cohen is a fucking god.
I've never been a huge fan of him.
Well, here's the thing: I loved Borat. I think Borat was a film of his time, but Borat was that was a cult like fucking hit, right? Borat was big. Mm-hmm. Put him on the map for
yes.
real.
Oh yes,
right.
Yes.
So, but the shit that man has done.
Oh, he's done some crazy
even
shit. Even
recently. Have you seen what he did recently?
I saw when he was
with like the politicians.
I saw
shit,
that. Yeah.
And like the gun training for kids in elementary school.
He mocked the fuck out of these people, man. They look like
they were on for the fucking ride.
Dude.
And that's he's a fucking genius. Who in the fuck convinces people to do that shit and go all in on it?
Sasha.
Playing an Israeli, like, ex-military
yes, bro.
fucking guy with, like, the crazy accent.
Yes.
And the shit coming out of his mouth is insane.
Yes.
And they just go with it.
Yes.
It is the biggest example of, like, the whole feigning authority, and people will just go along with it. It's why, like, if you dress up like a cop or some shit, or if you walk into a building, you just have a clipboard or something, anything that make you look like you belong there and you just play the part,
yes, people
will just, it's like they ignore it.
Yeah, well, that's what a lot of the heist movies and shit.
Yeah,
you'll see somebody walk in with like a mop and broom. They're like, yeah, we're just gonna go and do that thing. They're like, oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, they just don't even question it. It's innocuous.
Yeah.
But what makes his even more impressive is that he's not being innocuous. He's being fucking so over the top.
Yeah, bro. He's making fun of people, bro. He's showing how ridiculous people are. It's just funny
it's
as fuck.
It's insane.
Yes, and people in power too.
So it's not like I love all of his movies, but I actually think he's a goddamn genius.
Yes. It's not my type of humor, but it's impressive.
Did you not like Borat at all, even back in the day?
I did, but I was also a lot younger then.
Yeah.
I think if I watched it today,
I'd
chuckle.
I think I'd still like it.
Yeah.
I think I'd still like it just because of the just absurdity of it.
You know what one of my guilty pleasure stupid comedy type things are that I would still watch today and laugh is Jackass. Those types of things I would still probably
I could watch
enjoy.
OG Jackass,
yeah,
but I couldn't do the newer stuff.
Well, I think mainly the newer stuff is the guys are older and they've been through it all, and their attitude towards shit is different. You know, they're successful. They don't, they beat up their bodies.
Well, like the original
a lot of them are recovering alcoholics and drug addicts before. They were just fucking
Well, the
mad.
original stuff was like they had some crazy shit, but it wasn't like one-upsmanship that bad.
Yeah.
And it got to a point where they were just like,
yeah. Well, they had to.
They had to.
Fast and the Furious syndrome.
And
right?
it got to be a little bit,
much.
a little bit much for me. But yeah, wild.